There we go.
Is it recording? Hello, I'm Richard White, and welcome to my backyard in West Virginia. The story I have today is something that happened to me and my friend Carlos as we were walking through Riverview Park in my hometown of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This road we were walking on through this park has this big horseshoe-type bend, but there's one blind spot where as you're walking towards the bend you can't see. Now as we're walking towards this spot, a car comes driving up from behind us and all of a sudden turns its lights out. Now at this point it should be noted that me and Carlos both grew up in what in Pittsburgh would have been the gang territory, and so from growing up in that area we know that when a car is starting up behind you and it turns its lights out, something bad is possibly going to happen to you. So we're both struck with fear at this point because we're worried we're going to get shot, to be perfectly honest. Now, but luckily for us, this car just keeps on going by, and then it goes around and disappears into that blind spot. Now, this car was very loud. At this point, once it got to that blind spot, we didn't hear it anymore. So we thought that it was stopped waiting for us. So we're cautiously walking around this bend, and when we get there, the car isn't there. Now, as you can see, it was this time of year there as well. And as you can see through trees when the leaves are gone. And that's the way it was with this road. You could see once it went around the bend, the lower part of the road. And that car never went by. It just vanished. And it freaked us out even more. Now, some people might ask if this could be considered a life-changing experience. But when you factor in the fact that the car disappeared, and there was no trace of it, and then the stories from this road and the fact that there were numerous wrecks at that horseshoe turn before they built the guardrail that was there at this time, makes you wonder if there is something out there that can't be explained, and if it starts to affect you to where you start believing, not necessarily maybe in ghosts, but could have been something demonic, could have been something angelic, or something altogether. So in that aspect, I would definitely put this as a life-changing experience, because while I can't put myself as a firm believer in spirits and ghosts, because I can't seem to rectify it with scripture, but it still adds that into the back of your mind that maybe there is something out there that cannot be explained. Thank you.
You just barely managed to record how to record